Back sound, so we'll pray that he's nice and sound in the morning, but we're really pleased with him.
And that's the news. Of course, she's Welsh, and it's St David's Day. What about a Welsh winner? Let's go for the call.
Thanks, Derek. Let's look at the eye catchers. Royal Auclair in the paddock. Briery Fox, from what I can see on the way to post, they go directly to the start. Royal Auclair and Briery Fox in the betting ring. Royal Auclair and Mr Ed on the exchanges at the expense of 2 forward and Sir Rembrandt. The veteran stage, so they will go through 500 career starts under National Hunt rules between them this afternoon. They've won 92 in all, so some grand old campaigners, and every single one of them has won 4 times or more. So out in front, Tana River heads Mr Fluffy towards the first of the 21 fences they'll take during the course of the journey, and as you'd expect with so many old hands, no obvious mistakes at the first. So Tana River leading Mr Fluffy, Kanjar Dallier, the grey, towards the inside with Osmosis and Mr Ed as they take fence number 2. 2 forward, jumped out to the right in mid-division in the maroon and white colours early on. The rear of the field remains Briery Fox at this comparatively early stage. So out in front, Tana River towards Mr Fluffy, who rather banked that fence in second place in the yellow and blue. Kanjar Dallier is right up with the pace on the rails with Osmosis and Mr Ed wider out from Ballycassidy. The other greys include Royal Emperor and Tango Royal in the red headgear. It's about 5 wide they take that, which Royal Emperor was a little slow and is chased along. Reminders for Sir Rembrandt from James White towards the rear of the field. The old boy taking a little while to warm to the task with Briery Fox and Hidden Bounty as Osmosis leads them over the next, at which again 2 forward jumped out to the right. Sir Rembrandt made a slight error in midfield, but the pace is pretty generous and they'll shortly take the turn at the far end of the course. They'll carry them towards the signature cross fence here at Newbury, and the grey Osmosis returning from a near year absence. And despite the fact they're rather long in the tooth, a few of these now, there's still no less than 5 of them that hold Grand National entries. Osmosis, one of them, on the outside of Kanjar Dallier. Racing in 3rd place, Royal Auclair on the inside of Mr Fluffy, with out wider Tana River in the stripes. Mr Ed is out widest of all from Tango Royal towards the inner as they take the cross fence. 2 forward, Briery Fox, Hidden Bounty and Ballycassidy towards the rear of the field. Ballycassidy, of course, has boldly front run in the past in the National, currently just struggling to keep up as Kanjar Dallier turns back towards home and fence number 7. Kanjar Dallier leading by 2 lengths from in second. Osmosis, Royal Auclair towards the inside. Mr Fluffy and Tana River 4 and 5 from Sir Rembrandt, who's travelling a little more kindly now. Mr Ed towards the stand side as Kanjar Dallier gives that plenty of daylight. Then comes Tango Royal. Sir Rembrandt again after that fence is ridden along in midfield, tending to run rather in snatches. Then Briery Fox 2 forward still at the rear of the field. Next is an open ditch. Kanjar Dallier is over well, and indeed all of the riders on pretty safe conveyances, it would appear, so far in the jumping department as they race on towards fence number 9. Yet to get to halfway. Kanjar Dallier is over. Mr Fluffy gave that a belt. So it's Kanjar Dallier travelling with enthusiasm out in front, leading by 3 to 4 lengths. Royal Auclair has moved through into second in the green and yellow, disputing that position with Osmosis, the grey and the maroon and white. Standside Mr Ed from Tana River in the stripes from Mr Fluffy. Another mistake by Sir Rembrandt, and he receives yet another reminder. But they are all still standing. They'd be about 12 lengths from Kanjar Dallier at the front to Ballycassidy at the back, and Ballycassidy is just beginning to struggle now. He's 4 or 5 lengths behind the rest of the field. So Kanjar Dallier over in front from Osmosis, then Royal Auclair, Tana River in the stripes from Mr Fluffy. So Rembrandt still niggled along. Mr Ed just beginning to lose ground slightly as Tango Royal goes up the fence. As they turn away from the stands, Royal Emperor is about 4 or 5 from the back from Hidden Bounty, Briery Fox 2 forward. At the rear of the field is Ballycassidy. So, John, they're pretty safe for the sort you'd have liked to ride, but some travelling with a little more enthusiasm and venom than others at the moment.
Yeah, you'd expect them to be jumping. Well, this old horse in front, though, has been giving Robert Thornton a good ride. He was really extravagant over the last plain fence in the straight, and he's just enjoying himself, which is important. When they've been through the mill a bit, these horses, he's enjoying it up front. And I said earlier, there's a strong headwind. It's going to be difficult to make up ground. Briery Fox is trying to move into the race a little bit. Royal Auclair has been in a good position. And there's plenty in with chances, but they've got to get past a horse who's having it all of his own way at the moment. And that's something that he enjoys.
Hidden Bounty was the one that made the bad mistake at the open ditch at the last fence. Kanjar Dallier leads over the next. Kanjar Dallier, they're all still standing. Ballycassidy is the one that's struggling. Kanjar Dallier leading Osmosis, is making a fine return to action off this long absence. Royal Auclair in 3rd, out wider. Tana River in the stripes takes it in 4th place ahead of Tango Royal, who's made ground stealthily up the inside. Tango Royal in the red headgear. Then 2 forward, another one who's crept into contention. Now he's jumping in more in a straight line. Mr. Ed is being ridden along. Sir Rembrandt's been off the bridle for a long way, but is still in touch in about 7th or 8th place. And then behind these Briery Fox, who's yet to get into the race, but is still in the pack, tracking Mr. Fluffy at this stage. Ballycassidy continues to be the one that is struggling towards the rear of the field, Ballycassidy, along with Royal Emperor, as Kanjar Dallier leads them out of the back straight and on towards the cross fence. So it's Kanjar Dallier by a length from racing in 2nd, 2 forward, and it's a 1-2-3 for the Greys now as Tango Royal moves through to take 3rd spot ahead of Tana River in 4th place. 2 forward towards the outside. Royal Auclair still in their pitching. They now gap to Sir Rembrandt as they take the cross fence. He's passed by Mr. Fluffy. Briery Fox, red with the white sleeves, is still in about 8th or 9th place. Still appears to be travelling okay, Briery Fox, but has still got 12 lengths to make up on the leaders, who remain Kanjar Dallier from Osmosis and Tango Royal. They're the front 3 from 2 forward, who moves through into 4th place. Then comes Royal Auclair. Tana River comes next. Briery Fox still with plenty to do on the heels of Sir Rembrandt and Mr. Fluffy at this stage. So this is 4 from home. Kanjar Dallier is over from Osmosis in 2nd. Tango Royal, 2 forward, continues to travel strongly for Paddy Brennan in the maroon and white colours, and now Briery Fox begins to try and close, has moved through into 6th place, still has 6 lengths to make up, but is the one that's finishing to best effect from the back of the field. So now push coming to shove. Kanjar Dallier being pressed now by 2 forward, Osmosis. Royal Auclair, Briery Fox continues to stay on strongly as they now make their way down towards the final fence. The old boys putting up a great finish here. Osmosis, a terrific return to action. Kanjar Dallier, Tango Royal. Here's Briery Fox, who's made relentless progress, coming to join in. Tango Royal and Kanjar Dallier over the last. Kanjar Dallier out to the left. Briery Fox now pursues Tango Royal up the run-in. Tango Royal narrowly. Briery Fox has a length or so to find. Tango Royal putting his head down, driven out towards the line from Briery Fox, who it seems does not have any answers. Kanjar Dallier and Royal Auclair. Tango Royal, the old boy, is 11th win from 68 starts. What this race is all about. Scores for Tom Scudamore, David Pipe and Brian Kilpatrick. Briery Fox was 2nd. Tight for 3rd, Royal Auclair, Kanjar Dallier. From 2 forward, Osmosis ran really well for a national trial. Then behind these, Mr. Fluffy, Hidden Bounty, Sir Rembrandt got round, Royal Emperor got round. Mr. Ed pulled up, so did Tana River, and also